It's the weekend for me, and we're going to dive back into reactors. So last time what did we do? We finished the Gale reactor, didn't we? Gale? No, it's Cloud. And we just needed to add our transuranic superalloy, so radioactive shielding slot in our glitch pack. Lovely. And I'm bringing a jump pack as opposed to the jetpack. So I did make a jetpack, and I was very unimpressed by it, I'll be honest. I feel like the long jump pack with a gravity dampener is just objectively better. So that's what we're bringing with us. We've leveled up our pets a little bit, so... Here we go. I was going to say, why are they not called what they're called? Mr. Cuddles is now level 10, Tickles is now level 14, I think. I'm a little bit disappointed with the pets, and I don't think it's the pet's fault. I accidentally left them on follow, I believe, and my volatile pest, Morbo the Destroyer, and my shock pest, what do we call him? Was he Reginald? No, I don't think he was. He was something stupid. But he's despawned as well. Excuse you. I did find a load of CPU units in the atrium, so my assumption is that because they were able to move, as I've like deloaded an area, essentially they've just despawned, which is a bloody shame if that is the case. Right, we've got enough inventory to do this. There we go. Much better tool. Right, and that's us in. Let's put our glitch pack back on just because that is emitting a lot of radiation. Oh, these guys are back. Oh, that's right, you're just round that corner. I forgot he was hidden there. And now he's in the goo.
I am just about boiling up.
Oh, blimey, I've not switched back to my forge sets. It's no bloody wonder I'm roasting. That was silly of me, wasn't it? Right, well, we'll very quickly get these plugged in. Just before I get hideously irradiated. I am probably going to need to make that decontamination shower at some stage, aren't I? Because
I was not made for this heat.
Yeah, neither was I, mate. But yeah, long jump pack, I think, is just for horizontal movement. You just kind of can't beat it. That was very lucky. Right. Where are we? Right, we're charged. Gravity dampener and the cube. You get to really launch yourself. Boop! So there's that reactor back online. Sweet. Well, let's get out of here. Yep, those reactors are now both online. Heck yes. Is there now just like a lot more chaos out here because we've done that? So has that skink just wandered all the way over from there? Let's see if I can bring the stuff to tame that guy. This feels like we've got a lot more enemies just milling about now. You put that away, you goose. You do not launch a rocket point blank. Right, the chaos that's going on over there, I'm actually curious to see what's happening and why. I put my Mountaineer set on because I needed to go to Space Queen for more digital ore. Funnily enough, so I could repair my forge set. to make that. Heck yeah! Ooh, free lodestone. This guy's got a journal. Glitch pack back on because I need the slots. What have these guys got going on? Conturbatus Praetor must report troubling activity among the Inquisitors. They're taking excessive liberties with the knowledge afforded them by their access to Gates equipment. I believe they possess a dangerous sympathy with the workings and dire purpose of this facility. And this morning I discovered they've been utilising the Promethean's Rift transport without authorization. They claim to be pursuing the Maya Finis of our order, but I have formidable doubts. Fathom your fears, Legate. The Inquisitors must, by their very nature, pursue their tasks at the limit of acceptable investigation. Be trusted to determine where this line sits. So essentially, some of their soldiers are going through the portal and they're, like, absolutely not.
Informative.
Okay. Well, let's grab that. Let's chop this guy up and get his log. Oh, it's another Journal of Siddiq. Postremo, I have Lodestone 17 in my possession, but doubts churn. Ceaseless, sleepless. I must return to the Praetorium, yet I have not yet divined the Lodestone's intentions. I am negligent, but every moment I delay increases the likelihood of my annulment. If I am condemned, does it not further study of the flesh redeem my sacrifice? I know not how to serve my brethren. Ooh. They're here. They're causing all this chaos, but they're not really certain anymore of their objective. That's interesting. But now with that turret gone, I can actually have a bit of a poke around in this section. These splints on me, I must have accidentally put them away. Oh, little dude! No! Oh, there's lots of them here. Stink. I need to come back and see if I can tame some of these guys, because they are adorable. That might be what we do. We've reactivated the reactor. So now I can reasonably return to this area. And hopefully the fact that I have killed off that turret, hopefully that means that it will remain dead. Absolutely not, mate. Not dealing with that today. So that's where we snuck up. Got my neutrino lamp on? Yeah. So I thought I did see a door. That's a hydro zombie. Where does this go? Oh, it's literally like a loop through, because I suppose the idea is that you're supposed to jump between these sort of like protected sections. But no, if the turret's not aggroed on you, jump back! Yay! Oh, God. Right, well I think what we do then is... Ooh, we've got a little hidden bit there. Well, before I go anywhere, I'm going to go and check that out. We've got sprained legs that are also broken. You gotta love it. I did also get the materials for the advanced night vision goggles, so we'll probably get those as well, and it'll make this slightly less miserable to look at, hopefully. Although we shall have to see. That is a breacher. He's also dead. That's a volatile exalt. What the hell were you doing in there, sir? Get him, Mr. Cuddles. Oh, it exploded. I didn't know they'd explode. Well, the other ones I thought didn't explode. mean, if it gets me some free plutonic carapace without having to actually kill it, well, I'm not going to argue too much, but okay, so lots of these little sections just don't really have much of anything in them. Okay. Oh, we've got a gatekeeper there. Let me... I'm supposed to be wearing the forge set for the resistance perk. Don't you fucking reload, you big bitch.
I'm proud of you.
Its gun uses 306 ammo. It's no wonder it bloody wrecks you. Oh, we'll take his head anyway. We'll see what we can do with these skinks. I'm going to grab a couple of traps, I think. And I'll grab some pheromones and wheat. And we'll see what we can do with them. Get myself geared up. But that is now the second reactor done. Let's depart first. See if Dr. Khan's spawned outside it. And if he tells us anything about the next one. That might also be a wise choice. Because if he gives us some more guidance, like... be a fool not to take it. I was going to jump back after I'd left, but then I remembered Freak's here. Let's see if she's got anything to say. Oh, Freak.
I heard the portal down here leads to some kind of sanctuary. But gatekeepers can't tell the difference between a hex and a tri-wing screw, so... I'd take that with a grain of salt.
I want your armor.
Looks like you had a similar idea, huh? Great minds.
Okay, so she's got nothing for us then. Right, to the tram station it is. Right, so I'm just chilling at base. Got myself geared up. I've got some stuff to try and see what we can do with these skinks. Because I think they're adorable and I would like one. But just while we're here, I figured I would make these with you guys as well. So we've got our makeshift night vision goggles. We've got our flickering eyes. I went and got some fibre optic cables, so that is just trading solder with the blacksmith. We've got the smashed MVGs that we got from a couple of the dudes that we've taken care of in reactors. So let's have a look and see what these feel like. Are these on my face? They are. And what is the visual on these? Are these looking any better? I can't tell if that's better or worse. These are just very blue.
Oh.
At least the CRT lines are like
help
a
each
little bit
other
less
here,
intrusive.
Right? Because it's rough out there. And we all have to eat, right?
Well, these might have a slightly
You
higher
wanted to
battery, but
trade something? Maybe?
doesn't really tell you what they've
could totally
got.
do that.
Let's have a look. These weigh 1, these weigh 1.5. We'll see how they behave, see how they fare. Long jump pack back, just in case we need it. Right, and I'll be back with you back to look at the skinks. Right, we're back, and I've actually brought a couple of options with me to see what the taming methods are. Because if we jump into the registry, Immunity protocols for the entity have not been promulgated, but high-strength netting with electrical discharge appears to effectively contain it for a short duration. After successive shocks, it can be picked up safely. So I think what we're going to try and do is use the net gun. Because that seems to be telling us what we need to do. And then we'll maybe try some of the other tactics. Actually, let's try the pheromone on it here. Okay, you can just feed it. Oh, look at him! Oh, I love it! Oh, he's just a little guy. I mean, I'm holding him like a gun. And we just unlocked the recipe for skink weapon? So what do I do to him? Do I just, like, add stuff to it to make him more effective as well? That's weird. But, Let's see if we can grab another couple, because they just seem very cute. We'll have a look and see what we can do with some of these other bits of kit. Because clearly the pheromones work. Can't argue with that. Pheromones working is... Well, it suggests to me that it must be an Antiverse 2 creature if it's able to be like pheromones did. Oh, we've got another one down there. Let's see how he gets on then, because we'll try using the nets on this guy. There he is. What's up, little dude? Map. Blap. 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 You done? No? Blap. Okay. So that's another way to get a skink. Right, we've still got some potion stuff, so we're gonna go and try to... I want to see if I can put them in a trap. Because if we can do, that could be interesting. So see what we can do here, because if we can head over to that little like radioactive pond that I had a few minutes. Because we've got room for 2 creatures. Yeah, the guards and stuff are still dead here. Sweet. It's just while they're gone, I just want to see what we can reasonably do. Because I've got no intentions of coming back to this spot once we're done with this reactor. And we are done with this reactor. Get him!
Demon!
They're adorable! Oh, imagine having like a little army of these guys. They're so fucking cute. Can I just like put you in a trap? Oh, I could put him in the trap. That might be a better way to store your pests then. Oh, and I could just... So you could sit there and shock them, or you can just run at them and just go... Woo! Okay, this method seems to be a little bit more unreliable, mind. But if you can, like, get it ahead of him... Just go in it! Oh, that's mildly hilarious. And they're just my pets now. No effort really needed. Okay. So if you want to tame skinks, this is where to go, and those are some options on it. You can spend 6 nets, use the pheromone method, or just run at them with a trap. Although using those traps as like storage, actually, I might do that. I might see about doing that. Let me see though. Skink as a weapon. I can make it with a hyperdense neural chip. So you're a regular skink. You're the weapon. What do I load you with? Doesn't say. requires radioactive waste. Well, yum, 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 yum. And how much does that cost? Oh, and you can charge them. Okay. That's kind of cool. Right, so what I might do then is set up a couple of these little crates and just like over here for now. Because if I can just pop you in there and you just... Oh, the goop explodes after a little bit. Okay. But if I can just like store them in these, that'd be really helpful. Especially after I've lost a couple of those pests. So I might do that actually. What do I need for the traps? Oh, loads of junk that we've already got. I'll tell you what, give me a minute. Okay, so set like a little storage here, and what is really interesting actually, one, it labels them as weapons if they are a weapon, so they don't seem to look functionally any different, but you can feed them while they're in their pens. So this might actually be the best way to sort of store at least pets, like pests and small critters, on a larger scale. I mean, some of them don't seem to respond particularly well to being in there. That might be the best way to be like, right, I've got an armory of pests, and yes, have a couple that are sort of more decorative that mill about in like the beds and things. Obviously, your big boys, you're going to have to find a way to store them, but hopefully it's a bit harder to lose a peccary than it is pests. So I might do that. I might bring some of those pests back home and basically like put them in these like units. It does make it feel more like lab subjects as opposed to pets, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but look at them. Like, I can pet him while he's like gooping. Can I pick that up and reload him just from that? No. Okay. But yeah, that looks like it's actually a decent way of storing your pets. So I didn't realise you could do that. But if you can use the traps as storage, go for it. Seems like that's probably a wise choice. Alright, let's get back to reactors and see what we've got in the next one then. Because we had the hints it's going to be robots, and I'm a little bit nervous about that, but we'll see. Right, catch you in a few. Okay, I was just mucking about while I was like getting freshened up and seeing if I could offer them anything. They eat boiling distillations. Because I was offering it a few different types. You can't seem to feed them when they're in the crates. You have to, if you want to like give them weird stuff, you've got to pull them out. Because like if I try and feed you this, it's not ready to be fed. And it gave me like, it doesn't like that type of food when I tried it one of the times. There we go, it doesn't like that type of food. So if you are going to feed them stuff that I assume is going to mutate them, you got to pick them up. I'm not sure if the feedings will carry over to when they've been weaponized. So I'm gonna leave that guy there for now. We've got this little chap who's been fed. He's ready to go. Oh, I need to put that distillation down. But that's something else just to bear in mind. I'm gonna maybe try seeing if there's any other like food and stuff they like, but I know the magma pests liked, well, to get magma pests to use boiling. I can't imagine they're going to be volatile because they already fire radioactive goop. So we'll see. I just love the fact they've got like that little pad on the front as well. You just like squeeze it. That's like their little acid sac. They're so cute though. They're like little like gecko anomalocara things. Ah! I'm so excited to see like other things that I've just not known was there. Right. Let's get back though to the reactors. Let me get my gear all down. So we've got some decent weaponry. We've got a skink now. We've got a flail. Armor is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. So we've done the first reactor and the second one. Dr. Khan was not by that reactor, so I think these ones may be like a little bit optional as to which one we get. Could get a vehicle and drive away down, which might be a nice way to avoid some fights, but meh. We've got level 20 sprinting, so if anyone can catch us, they can fight us. Whee! I'm fast as frick! Ow! You're supposed to actually shoot me, lads. Right. That looks to be where we're supposed to be. Oh, that's right. Hank was up there. We met Hank before. And he was like, you need a jetpack. We need a jetpack or he's going to build a bridge and it's fine. It's all fine. It's great. It's fine. This camp was empty last time we were here. Are you good boys or are you bad boys? You good boys.
Hear the cry.
So these are the unlost. Are you...
Sight be gone.
Do we grasp all she
Deep
says?
the night.
We do not.
So the sister must see something in us then.
Has she ever misguided us? She has not.
Okay.
Be still the dance.
Are you tempting
Embrace
me
or
to
fly.
extinguish you?
The water.
You are.
Alright, Mr. Wizard. You're not going to shoot me.
Rid us of
The
yourself.
spirit lies.
Has she
Okay.
ever misguided us? She
You just punch me.
not.
Repeat conversation? Ow. Okay then. Sister. You're back. Help us.
You seek with sight and stumble in silence.
I do.
A dance to music unheard, for if one hears a note, the dance undoes itself.
I have no idea what that means.
Yes, we have heard that music and dance no further, but for you the dance remains. So let its silent sound move you, and waste no time wondering whether you will persist, for that is decided.
That makes no sense.
All this which passes has passed before.
That's it.
It is not how or why, but when. You seek the way, but fail to comprehend. The way seeks you. You delay fate. Move on. All this which passes has passed before.
Are you tempting me?
Oh, I imagine you've got a couple of choices at this point, because you can either do like a hard light bridge to get across. You could continue with the bridge that like Hank's making and do something similar. Or the cube! The power of the cube compels you. Don't get me wrong, I really like the cube. I do feel like it does eliminate some choices, but again, it's nice to have the choices. I mean, there's some games that would just be like, no, we're not going to give you fun tools. And this game's like, no, you can have fun tools, and if you want to use them, you
Good night,
crack
friend.
on. Yeah, we just need a quick nap. Thank you, Kylie. So a quick nap, and then we'll poke our head into this reactor. And then I'm assuming we get the thing that we need to get into the last one? Unless we can already access that one, and we just haven't gone that direction. Right, what do we need for here? Oh, this one needs a retina scan. Well, I am not getting in there anytime soon then. So I assume we've got to head to the other reactor. Fair enough. It's a big, like, armor deck sword. Don't really fancy playing with him. Alright, but we need to get up here somehow. So to get to that, we need to get onto these routes, I think. Can we make it from there if we get on top of this unit? Maybe. This might be another bit where it's like, actually, if you just had a jetpack, this would be a lot easier to do. Alright, I can't just jump straight onto that. What if I can get onto that route, though? Might be a little bit tricky just because of the lack of control when you're using the cube sometimes. Might genuinely be a bit where you're supposed to use the jetpack. But no, we did it. Sweet. Oh god, it's dark up here. Okay, so we've got volatile pests. Really hard to judge how far the goop is going to go. But it's really fun to use. No! Okay, so we can go that way or we can go down this way. This way looks like the way forward. So what have I got if I go up rather than down? Got a mushroom peccary. That little chirping, they're so freaking cute. Like, clearly does a decent bit of damage, though. Right, so we can just follow this branch across. Oh. Can you not? But the chars, like, I get why they're tough, but they are, like, tough. Can I get your carapace, please? Thank you. Feels like there might be stuff over there if I kept going. But also we've got that there. So let's... Let's have a quick look before we head the other direction, just in case there is something cool down this side that I've missed. Oh no, this is just the way back. Okay. They just sort of go both ways around this unit. Fair enough. Right, so this one seems to be heavily infested with Antiverse 2 stuff. Can I just, like, squeeze through these bushes? Oh, I can. There's just a runic crate. Fair enough. Right, this has got me tense. And I like it. That's not just a security bot, is it? Laser grenade! Oh, okay, that might already be dead then. I guess that's a look at what we've got in this area. Depiction, perhaps.
Cool.
Dr. Hill? Who's Dr. Hill? Oh, it's this dude! Did you...
It's fine. You're gonna have this sorted in no time. I mean, it's nuclear power, not rocket science. Anyone would think that you do this for a job. You're new, right?
Well, not down
have no
here.
idea what you do around here. Sorry, I'm just making small talk while I... Look, we'll have to catch up properly sometime. Maybe
Yeah.
grab a coffee after we fix this.
I like this guy.
So they turned off the power in a hurry. Yeah, it could have happened to anyone, but really this is why technical decisions need to be trusted to the people who understand them best. I'm not trying to exclude anyone or sound superior.
I mean, he
about
has a
safety,
point. You don't
pure and
just
simple.
turn off a nuclear
And also
plant.
it should be me, the plant supervisor. It's right there in the title. Right there.
Okay, a little bit of being a douche.
I'm not gonna lie. It's been a weird couple of days, but we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost...
Yeah, we're almost there.
Let me preface this by saying I'm no biologist. This radioactive waste all over the place, this stuff is perfectly safe, normally. However, it looks like some of the A2 specimens may have interacted a little intensely with some of the nuclear byproduct. And hey, I'm not trying to point fingers. I know they're just trying to help. But if the gatekeepers hadn't deactivated the fusion generator, I think a lot of this could have been avoided. Again, I'm no expert. Well, I am. But with the radioactive stuff, not the, monstrosities from countless anti-versus stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, I like your style. I mean that. Safe, functional, sorta classy. You're hitting all the right points here. I mean, sure, you've clearly kinda lost it over the last few days, but, well, I trust you. I trust at you. I have trust of you. Trustiness.
Have you lost over the last few days, sir?
So they turned off the power in a
Okay.
hurry. Yeah, it could have happened to anyone, but really this is why technical decisions need to be trusted to the people who understand them best. I'm not trying to exclude
That's the
anyone or
roadway,
sound
so I guess we're going to go through the
It's about
turbines.
safety, pure and simple. And also it should be me,
yeah, so we've just
the
got a
plant
lot of
supervisor. It's right there in the title.
Critters
Right
in
there.
here. But that laser grenade, just kill it. Oh, yeah. Didn't expect it to be that good. Oh, these are huge vents. And some more junk. Let's... It chirps like a little cat and I love it. Alright, so what have we got going on down this way then? These like proximity mines, will they like detonate if things walk over them? Yes! I mean, granted, they've got to actually walk over them, but, oh, I really like the skinks. They're a fantastic weapon. They're functional and adorable. Alright, give me those carapaces. And take or leave the pest meat. So there might be something in the water. Oh my god. Oh my shitting bastards. Here we go. Well, it's a good job we took the alternate route there, isn't it? Because that could have been horrendous. Is this area full of spores? It is, isn't it? It's all infected. But I will gladly pick up a load of plutonic carapace, because if we... Well, we can use that for the transuranic alloys. Okay, so we've just got tainted water here. Yeah, there might be special fish in here at some point. Doesn't look like there's anything I can deal with right this second, so we shall come back to that later. God, I love the aesthetic. We've got in there, we've got the control room there. Ow.
Air quality bulletin.
That requires a transuranic superalloy. Okay.
Atmospheric quality. Level 2. Bio.
Could have done without the fog right now. Let's at least see if we can get up to the control room before switching tactics. Ow. Well, that's what happens when you can't see. Oh, I don't like the noises again. Even like unupgraded, the antique shotgun is just a fun weapon. Keep giving me those carapaces. I'm glad that the super radioactive shells are not super radioactive in my pockets. Well, that's very helpful. There we go. Well, I decided that I couldn't do it there. Right, let's pop a healing juice. We'll see where we can get to, because if this unnatural darkness keeps up, we may have to take a slight detour. Right, so we've got a spore event one that we can turn off there. We've got a pest running straight at me. Ow. So I guess if you set up a base in reactors, like, it's actually going to be... It doesn't seem to work right now. Because I imagine we've got the 2 turbines to activate. We've got the one that we've just passed and another one a bit further in. And it is going to be a case of, like, stealthing through and just trying not to get blown up more than anything. Which is cool, I do like this. Hello, Dave.
Dr. Mance reporting. Confirming my theory, we exposed a carbuncle to fissile material regularly for 6 weeks. As a result, the next stage of its life cycle produced an entirely new variant of the peccary, with astonishing new behaviors. The speed these creatures absorb ambient conditions and adapt is extraordinary. Almost designed for it. Mimeticism is a strange business, and and many times creation has settled on the same solutions. But the more parallels I find, and the more I understand its life cycle, the more uneasy I become, speaking of evolution. In short, I hope I am wrong.
So I assume that's them suggesting that it's some level of intelligent design behind the pests and peccaries. I'll just come around in a complete loop. Right, I've got to be honest, I can't see where I am, and this area is pretty maze-like as it is. So, we may be in a position in a second where I am just going to have to go and sit on that bloody throne. Yeah, because I've managed to loop myself right the way back up here. Oh, we've got an elevator. This will either help us or could be a shortcut. Either way. Yeah, we're back on the roadway, so that's a little shortcut back up. Okay. Oh, God! Okay, that guy's creepy as hell in the dark. Oh, what that juice is he's spraying, it probably looks a lot cooler with the night vision off. Oh God, he's running at me. How much health does this guy have? Heart of Corruption. Oh, that's how we get the Heart of Corruption. Right. Because I can't see a bloody thing, and I can hear stuff stomping around in the darkness, we're going to go back to base. I'm going to make the upgrade for my hacker, and I'm going to go and turn off the darkness. You guys don't need to be watching me do that. But, go and get that sorted. Have I left my teleporter at home? Oh, I've left my teleporter at home. Yeah, I'm just trying to double check that I'm not having a blind moment. Put it onto charge and I've left it. Alright, well I suppose we're walking through the darkness then for a moment. At least until we find a way through. Oh, that's the gateway to reception. Okay.
Anyone else getting a bit hungry?
I can make my way back from here. Right, so I'll go and get that sorted. I'll meet you back here. Right, weather's been corrected. Tools reloaded. Teleporter in my hand. Brought some rope plants just in case, because you never know when they're going to come in useful. Oh, I should have brought the transuranic superalloy. Well, if we can at least get the ways open. That's the important bit. So we unlock this roadway door. And now I can see where I'm going. So that was the bot that we fought. Reactor jammed. Yeah, it's so much easier to see when you can actually see. I did actually wind up accidentally dropping myself into the abyss, which was mildly annoying. But the stuff needed, oh god, repairing anyway. So it wasn't the worst. Did I kill it? Yes. That's the sound of either an Exor. Oh, there we go. Get out there, Mr. Cuddles. Defend my honor. They just keep exploding at the minute.
I should probably locate a restroom.
We were just in a restroom. What have we got in here? A lot of crystals. Anything else interesting in here, or have we just got the bees? Because like antiverse gems, not that exciting anymore. I've got antiverse wheat coming out of every orifice, so sorry, little dude. Oh, but yeah, so reactors is proving to be pretty nerve-wracking. We'll see if we can open up the shortcuts at least, and then we'll call this session, then do basically the same thing again, where we set up to come back and just finalise anything with any other tools that we wanted. So we can head that way, or we can head this way. That was the toilets. I mean, I can see that best. Is there anything up here? So for these bits I am more inclined to just use the cube because I don't know where I'm going, and sometimes the cube will save your bomb. So this is... I thought this was another area I'd already been to. No. God, I hate H and G, like, because the H is so far away on your keyboard, so sometimes I just holster it correctly. What have we got in the old emails? So I'm just catching up on a few jobs. I wanted to ask you if there was anything else you wanted me to do with the Antiverse 2 data. I haven't heard anything, Moira. Why'd you ask? Just noticed the monitoring station outside the village was still active. There's a steady stream of data coming through the black hole, and I wondered whether I was supposed to be looking at it. It's being routed through to someone at Keystone, so nothing needed our end. Was Keystone behind, like, the actual shutdown of Cascade? Tim BL got back in touch, Janet. He really wants us to test that software. I thought you said no. Well, Janet, I said we'd think about it. I thought about it. No. Tim wants us to test software designed to share information with the entire world all the time. He's literally calling it the World Web or something. This is a secret facility, Abe. It could be a whole new way of communicating, Janet. That's what they said about CB radio, Abe.
Informative.
It's the internet! More lodestones, like just entire lodestones. These things are supposed to be like super rare alien artifacts. Am I just detonating myself for shits and giggles? Right, well this looks like a room that actually is perfect for a rope plan. What have we got on here? A cacophonous crate. We've got like a bunch of like sub-levels. And we'll drop one on here just in case we fall off, because then we can at least sort of get back to this level. Grab our cube. Yes, there's nothing above us. So the idea is that we are supposed to be dropping down, okay. Well, that's why we brought a second one. If I put it this side. And we can just ride it down. If we need to dismount, we always can. Just like that. So. Oh, they've got shielding! God, just being able to repeatedly stagger though is nice. Right, just try and keep... Oh, no, not the right plan. I mean, it got us out of that pickle. But also I feel like this one needs to not be there. I feel like that was really unfortunate. Alright, so he should have dropped another Heart of Darkness. Not Heart of Darkness, Heart of Corruption. What am I on about? Are these guys just like renewable arcane scrap? Yeah, arcane scrap, tech scrap and oil. God, he absolutely obliterated some of this stuff that I would rather hadn't been obliterated, because then I could have used it. Well, not used it yet, but used it later. And that's just another hidden runic crate. So I assume there are loads of those. I assume we're going to want to get lots of whatever's in them. But yeah, right, let's dive on down to where these zombonis are. Yeah, I think that rope plant's definitely a good spot. Because there's these jumps that we can make. There's a vent that we can't really do anything about. Oh, and we can use those to get up to that second platform too. Is that just water? It is, I assume it's highly radioactive though. Like, if you catch a pest mid-jump, you do block it, which is fun. Come on, skink. Splat it. Heck yeah. And if you have charged up a shot, you can just cancel it by putting your skink away. Which I think is a very nice little touch. Like, they didn't need to let you do that. My goggles are going to go out in a minute. See if we can get this exort before... No, it's loud time. Will you stop this teleporting nonsense, you dingus? Alright, let's glue my cheeks back on. Thank you.
Dr. Pendleton's hypothesis is an extraordinary one, but I am forced to accept that she was not wrong, and perhaps did not go far enough. The denizens of Antiverse 2 are not native at all, but were created, crafted, designed to colonize and overrun areas they are introduced to. If this is the case, they are barely a footnote to a larger question, but we are scarcely on the cusp of formulating.
So they're made to basically be like a soldier class of creature. Okay. And get behind that. I'm also just very sort of freaked out by something. What do you mean I can't open that door from this side? Is there a way to get through? Oh, there's a corridor there. Sweet. That's probably where we get to that then. I don't need more eggs or skulls. Why am I carrying rotten food? Oh no, my cake expired because I switched my backpacks and forgot about it. Well, if you can just walk through there, then I assume I can just... Oh god! Right. That's a good job. I didn't just walk through, isn't it? Mate, can you get out of my way? I'm trying to grab stuff here. Is there any interesting stuff here? Or is it all just sort of junk that got sort of brought out? It's all junk. So that was the meeting room. I guess she's like nuts and like the whole psychopath thing is supposed to be kind of quirky. I feel like Borderlands really gave me fatigue on that archetype of character. It's not Abiotic Factor's fault. Like, it's a fun character trope, but I definitely got a little bit burnt out with it. I think there was a lot of games that used that kind of humour. Right, and this brings us back to here. What is up, my man?
So they turned off the power in a hurry. Yeah, it could have happened to anyone, but really this is why technical decisions need to be trusted to the people who understand them best. I'm not trying to exclude anyone or sound superior.
The way that I
it's
open
about safety, pure and simple. And also it should be me, the plant supervisor. It's right there.
Okay, I just need the
right there.
The super alloys to open that section, then we'll get to the main bulk of this area. So I think that's a good spot to sort of put things down for tonight. I will love yous and leave yous because I feel like we've done a fair bit. Again, like my schedule has sort of been all over the place, so the recording length is probably a bit longer again. At this point, I'm just doing hour-long episodes, but I'm having fun. And that's the important part. Yeah, I need to bring some super alloy back to these areas and maybe see about making a slightly easier way to get back here from the centre. But that'll be something I'll worry about later. For now, thank you very much for watching. If you've had, enjoyed the episode, please drop a like. If there's anything that you think I should be doing better, anything that I'm missing, drop a comment. And if you do want to see more, please subscribe. I'm keeping the uploads to twice a week, so again, I am a little bit ahead in the pre-recordings, but I would just ask no spoilers just in case. Beyond that, have yourselves a lovely evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye!